Hello and welcome everyone back to Strangeland. We just got by the dog. We talked to Murmur the Magnificent last time. Had some tarot readings that I don't understand at all, but we made a little bit of progress and we pretty much unlocked this path. So that is where we go now, and we'll figure out a way out of this place.
Hey, stranger.
Shh, we're supposed to be men.
Yeah, that is exactly my feeling. Miss Cats. Well, let's ask about him.
Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just because there's three of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters, even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments.
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Okay.
Do you have names?
The Three Masketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well, but everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
Okay. So what's this with the masks?
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You going too?
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've gotta be guys.
Okay.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
Well, what about me?
What do you mean I'm wearing a
Yeah.
mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the scribe?
I met an old scribe under a tree.
He's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
What is this place?
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
That was not very helpful.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
Thanks. Very helpful. What about the woman?
There was a golden-haired woman who...
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
A Hansel. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Better than the clown hat entrance.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Okay, so we need the number of the Valkyrie.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Uh-oh, are we dying again? Yep. Yep, we're dying again. The worst thing about dying is listening to
Nothing.
that clown again.
Absolute nothing.
Okay. At least didn't lie.
Hero
again.
goes to his goddess and says, "There's this monster that's so horrible, if I look at it, I'll die. Please," he says, "give me something to help." Goddess gives him a shield so smooth it can reflect the world. Says, "Here's a joke."
Fantastic. But that might actually be like if we would have a mirror, maybe that would work. Let's go back up again because I didn't really look around there.
The ride of the
ya.
Valkyrie is currently closed for want of worthy riders. In the future, the ride will return, should circumstances call for it.
Valkyrie. It must be the name of the ride, but I don't see any cars.
Well, we have to.
It looks
Get
like
that
this is where
somehow.
I would get on the tracks, but there's no train here, and no way I can walk up them. There has to be some way to catch a ride up those tracks.
I have to call it, but I don't know
Three
how.
women wearing masks.
Can I give you a rat
That's
skin?
not going to work.
Oh, it's now an empty bottle. Oh, that is interesting.
That's... I don't want to threat.
I'm gonna throw a rock.
I don't need the target.
I pay him.
Hey, what kind of ladies do you take us for?
We're not supposed to be any kind of ladies.
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Huh. Okay, so we now have an empty bottle.
That's not going to work. That's... That's... That... It's empty.
Question would be, can I fill it with something? Oh, here we go again. Be new with a telescope.
Ah! I have to kill it.
That's the plan. Can you tell me about the dark
What
thing?
can you tell me about the dark thing?
It should have been burnt away, but the fire did no more than shrink it for a time.
Goodbye.
You have said so before.
Just steam.
Steam.
There's nothing in it.
I throw it.
That's not going to work.
Alright. How do we call the Valkyrie? That is the big question, I think. Anything new from Thimble? Maybe he can tell us more about them. Oh.
Bread, please.
Let's take the bread.
It seems to be ignoring me.
Kisses.
An empty bird bath.
Condolences.
I can't quite reach it. It's not much of a tree for climbing.
Can I cut the tree for some sap or something?
No need to cut that. It's not a throwing.
Easter.
Throwing knife. Okay. We're here again. Can I do anything with that?
How would that even work?
I don't know.
How would that even...
Just trying things here.
Never. Never. How would that even...
Okay. Call 431. Can't do anything else with it, it seems. Oh.
That's not going to work. That's not... A rat skin is not an insulator. No need to... Even cooked, it would be unappetizing.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be the thing. Anything with the well I could do? Oh. Oh, we just jumped down. That's not what I wanted. Okay. What do you have
You
for me?
know, you used to laugh a lot more. Guess the funny bone's one of the first things to go.
You're now scraping the barrel here.
There's something moving down there, and a hint of golden light.
What if I...
All right, I'll talk.
Thanks. Oh! Oh!
So, who or what are you?
I just am. Because I think.
Really? What are you?
A raven, lunatic.
What's this place?
Where are we?
Baked in a pie, I'd guess.
Oh, come on.
Do you just sit there, watching every time that woman kills herself?
Aw, don't get so bent out of shape. That little slip and fall didn't do her any harm.
Every time she kills herself.
But she killed herself!
Don't take it so literally, boss. Believe me, if she were dead, I'd be eating her eyes. As you might have noticed, death is different here. Puts a poor raven out of work, I'll tell you that.
Are you sure you're not a crow?
Look, I may be unkind, but I'm not murderous. And I croak rather than caw. Plus, I fly in a pair, not in a flock. Raven. Definitely raven.
Okay.
What can you tell me? about the dark thing.
I'm a raven, not a rat. Go ask somebody else.
What did you mean? Death is different here.
It means I'll not carry in comfort down there feast on thee.
Did you say something about an idle offer?
No, that animatronic card sharp did. Or did he say idle afar? The trouble with prophecies is the words have always got a double meaning.
Why did you say wince and wither?
Isn't that what the head said? 'Cause we ravens know all about the moment between wince and wither. Long, short, it all comes down to the same thing. When living becomes dying. And we get ready to dip our beaks.
Did you say call?
No, he said it. Call 4-3 something something something.
Goodbye.
Yeah, call for 3 something something, but that's like 431, but I don't know what the other numbers are. Maybe now that we know more, let's try 911 again. Okay, no. 431 666.
We're sorry. We are unable to. Please check the number.
I think there's anything else. It's just I don't know how to get that phone number. I do anything with him? No, I don't know. I now have an empty bottle, so I was like,
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
these are the only ones.
My future.
We have read the future in the cards before, and you know what we saw. You will call for 3-1-10-1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken. That querent is what will be.
Okay, 433.
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you.
I feel like he's giving me a hint as to what I have to call.
I am... What would you...
My future.
Listen to that again.
We have read the future in the cards before, and you know what we saw. You will call for 3-1-10-1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken. That querent is what will be.
We'll call for 3-1-1. For 3. Okay, maybe you will call for 3-1-1 for 3.
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or call your operator to help you.
Not the one? I thought I cracked it. Let's listen to that again.
I am... What...
My future.
We have read the future in the cards before, and you know what we saw. You will call for 3-1-10-1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken. That querent is what will be.
So, okay, we have the 431 from the... We'll call for 3, 1. Then it could be...
We're
110-1 could be...
We are
one-
unable to complete your call.
Oh, it
Please.
was too slow. So it could be 4... You will call 4, 3, 1, 10, 1, 3. 4, 3, 1, 10, 1, 3. Whoa! I feel
Would you
smart.
ride the swaying road to heaven?
I guess so?
Are you grown enough to bear the strain?
Yes.
Yes?
Then on wind and through cloud shall thunder the 3.
All right. So that was interesting. So the Raven gave us the hint that what Murmur actually did was giving us the number, and what he was saying was, you will call 4, number 4, 3, number 3, 110 is 1, and then 10, 1, 3. Very happy that I figured that out. That was easy. That was a really cool little puzzle. Now I think we called the card.
This ride looks like a death trap, but I guess it's the only way up.
You guys now have something else to say? Right.
See? I called the Valkyrie.
Now, if only you could command the devil.
He can shame the devil by telling the truth. That's what the bard says.
Goodbye.
Okay, very well. I think that is a good time to take a break, though, before we jump into the Valkyrie ride and see where that leads us. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Strangeland and for joining me on this very bizarre and interesting ride. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. It all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. If you want to go above and beyond, you can check out the Patreon link down below, and I will be back with more Strangeland tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.